Peace, 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 peace. Peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines. This is your brother, Aboriginal Power. What's good? How y'all feeling? It's the Wake and Bake Show. No, it's a little past Wake and Bake. Shit. But we gonna bake, goddamn. So let's get it going. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, rhyme so dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? Eat $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah. God's children, give all your praise to Jesus, but how God feeling? He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God and Christians. I got a vision, but niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't. We came from the soil, wasn't fucking with no boats. Bible took our spirit, English potted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us, don't act like y'all don't know. But fuck them and they grudges. We was something turned to nothing. And now we let this turn to something. Reincarnation of ancients, fresh up out the oven. This the message to the black man. 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 Shooters on my roof, lawyers in the coop. We can never die, bitch, we bulletproof. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. You wasn't slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who rather side with the master, who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God is never our vernacular. They get paid and praised by the dollar long as they keeping us stagnant. And niggas think they woke, huh? Like you could change a whole world through a vote, huh? Like slave masters willing to let their slave go, huh? That slave master was probably your kinfolk, huh? History in reverse, a black king strategy. When blacks were your majesty, they always hide your pyramids but point to where the castles be. Aristocracies with your last name patent accurately. Yeah. And I ain't even tell half the shit. Like, I ain't even tell a quarter of the shit. I'm just getting started. Niggas died 1865, 65. Yeah. 65. It's like you don't shut up. On the track. A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled high, I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hiding black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nation, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the God to the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they made. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Every day my niggas dying, they don't know the truth. How the hell you close to God, we don't know it's you. Yo, how the hell you supposed to survive, we don't know the shoot. He should've died, you let him slide, cause he look just like you. I tried to tell him all skin ain't kin. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. How the hell they supposed to help when they the ones that put you in? They don't struggle how we struggle, they can't get it how we live. Can't be scared to die when we already dead. Either way, your life is stake no matter how you play it. My higher self said we should choose remain godly. My lower want these motherfucking bodies. Infiltrate they circles like a motherfucking Audi. Take them to the south and put them down like OG Bobby. They don't want equality in this club, they want these problems. Killers right beside me, slam full of chicken mockers. Shoot song, move song, Shoot some, move some. Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot some, move some. Shoot some, move some. Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Peace, 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 man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Peace and love to all the cousins, man. I ain't shouted y'all out in a minute. Let me take my time to shout out everybody that took their time to come rock with the brother. This build, man. So this build ain't about man. It's just a little build. Shout out to Moonface. Shout out to B Footprints. Teo, what up, cuz? Running back gang. Immortal Amaruan, what up, cuz? Knowledge Seeker, Lady Lingard, what up, cuz? Brandon Rogers, Real More Reed. Tayshawn, what up, cuz? Truth Over Everything, aka Dot. What's going on, Dot? You feel me? What's going on, cuz? 504 Warrior, Indigenous Warrior. What's going on, cuz? Empress Awaken, what up, cuz? It's Willie Hurd, what's up, cuz? Indigenous Exposed too, Sister Lyrical, what's up, sis? Yeah, we in here. Appreciate it. Let's get it cracking, man. I appreciate it if everybody can drop some fire emojis for me. Let me know that my audio is crispy clear. We want it crispy. You understand me? Crispy clear. You understand? Just so we can add in all the right vibes. You understand me? Shout out to Realize. You got the two R's on there. Just realize. Nigga, I hope y'all realize. You understand me? Shout out to Yolanda. Shout out to Tamika Green. Shout out to Kyle Finch. Let's see what else we got up in here that slid by me real quick. Jeffrey. Shout out to Jeffrey Jennings. Shout out to Craig Lloyd. Shout out to Kill Wallace. Shout out to Kyle Finch. Yeah, y'all try to slide through real quick. I see that. Shout out to Fire Energy. Okay. 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 Y'all motherfuckers up in here. All right. Arise Aboriginal. Salute to you, brother. Right. Wooderstay. Woody. Woodery stay. Hey, hope I pronounced that right, bro. I don't ever go in like that. Shout out to you. Shout out to Captain America, man. Shout out to everybody. But yeah, man, let's get it. Been a lot of bullshit popping off in some of these communities. Paul Johnson, peace to you, brother. Peace and love. Peace and love to you, brother. Paul Johnson, peace. Kiwanis, the Aborigine, peace. Albo the God, 89, salute. Shout out to Root Words. Talking from Root Words. He's a more. Shout out to you, salute. I digress. Shout out to Root Words, man. Root Words off in this motherfucker. But yeah, man, niggas just be popping off, man. They want attention and clout. You know, I don't even have nothing to say. I just said everything I just say last year. Like, I don't know. I don't even know, man. Like, it's like, sheesh. When is y'all gonna get it together and like, let's piece it up. Like, let's make things right. Let's get it cracking. Like, let's get it cracking. I'm gonna drop the link, man, cause I just want to build, man. Agent Smith, man, I ain't seen Agent Smith in a while, man. Agent Smith, how you doing, sir? Agent Smith in the building, you guys. Oh my gosh, we got Agent Smith in the building. This is a this is a huge building already. Hey, what's wrong with your weird ass homeboy that be tweaking root words, talking about Aborigine power and Dane Calloway and the Illuminati rituals with the transgender LBGQ. Nigga, get your weird ass out of here. Nigga, that fat ass nose. Looking weird as hell. I'm here talking about men with that's with LBG, nigga, you ain't heard no shit like that in your life, you fucking tweaker. You need to tell your man stop tweaking. Nah, I'm gonna put you in the root world. That's your man's. You gonna let him call your homie a transgender lover like that, root words? Root words. You don't let him put your favorite Aboriginal in that category like that, bro. Come on, root words. I thought we had each other back, dude. I'm just bullshit. Yeah, man, that's all we on. Root words just showing information, man. Root words, you a fake Moor, man. Damn, that's sad. I ain't mad at cuz. PMF is a tweaker. He ain't even a real whatever you want to call he is. He ain't shit. He a bitch. He's a straight up bitch. And he a hater. He hate on men that cause he wanna be like. He said now PNF information is the greatest. You've never heard of this before. Sit your weird ass down, boy. And stop talking to yourself in third person. Yeah, PNF information. Nigga, that's you. Stop saying it like it ain't you, you weirdo. This channel is PMF. That nigga pretty much a faggot. That's what PMF mean, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what the hell that nigga channel name is. I know that nigga's a weirdo. So, yeah, that nigga a crisis actor. He's a weirdo. Like, I'm just saying, like, now, my guy, chill. If you gonna show proof, make proof, man. Somebody we part of the Illuminati ritual. Fuck, don't you get money for being in Illuminati? Where my money at, nigga? Shit. They fuck around. They got you think you got the wrong Al Power, nigga. You might be talking about somebody else, nigga. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. And I ain't with no rituals. Illuminati wouldn't even come fuck with me anyway. They be like, yeah, get this nigga out of here. He talk too much. He be playing. You niggas the ones that's with these nations and shit, occult shit. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all niggas the ones that be on this shit. These niggas ain't gonna fuck with our power. They be like, sir, you cannot smoke weed inside of the temple lodge, bitch. I ain't putting out my wood for you hunks. I'll sit out here till I get that. Got ashtray? Fuck you talking about? You niggas, you simple niggas that want to connect yourself to be connected with everything, Mr. PML. Nobody's a part of no rituals, bro. You gotta show some proof, bro. You worse than them niggas on the Illuminati DVD talking about uh motherfuckers sacrifice this person and sacrifice you worse than them motherfuckers. PNF don't even really live in Chicago. He don't live in Atlanta. He live in the county around a bunch of rednecks. That's why he talk like Aborigine power and 111 True Searcher. I fucking hate his voice. He's a fucking dickhead. Excuse my French. Educational purposes. For real, man. I ain't never seen a fucking dweeb like that in my life. Talking about part of a fucking Illuminati ritual. Bitch, pull up on me. We'll see who with a ritual. I'll show your ass a ritual, alright? Show your ass a nigga ritual. Weird ass. That nigga had true video in slow motion, sound like the devil. So I'm going to. I was like, that nigga tweaking, editing video, weird ass boy. Yo ass tweaking. That nigga put a whole post up on some weirdo shit. But yeah, off to him. Off to him. Now we got motherfuckers like, listen, I'm gonna say this real clear because I don't even want to bring up these people because they are just disgusting. I mean, disgusting. I'm not even just saying this just to say, I mean, these people are literally disgusting. The lot lizards is at a rehab. that's like this. That's like the best way I can say this. The lot lizards is out of rehab and has been on a binge with drugs and have decided to get on live stream to make a mockery of themselves. This is true. Lot lizards out of rehab. That's facts. This is a fact. And what I'm saying to you guys is they sending little cronies out. You got the weirdest motherfuckers out trying to make a return, popping shots at certain people because they got a topic and now everybody been trying to tackle that topic. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. You got you got niggas saying that they own I'm just here to make you think, and it's not the nigga that you think. Someone owns I'm just here to make you think, and it's not who you think it is that own it. So I'm trying to buy. I'm like, shit, set me a little proportion of that. I'm about to have you. I'm just here to make you think car wash. Nigga, fuck you talking about? I'm about to have the. I'm just here to make you think bookstore. Nigga, fuck you talking about? I'm like, nigga, sell me proportions of that shit. He like, yeah, I own this shit. I bought that shit last year. His fat ass don't own it. I'm like, oh shit, for real? I said, shit. Let me buy half of that motherfucker from you. I got a little bread to throw your motherfucking way, nigga. You feel me? Cause these goofy fat fucks ain't gonna do the right thing with it. They don't even be. I'm just telling y'all, G. Better start buying niggas what they be pushing. They whole life. What they whole YouTube is named and what they whole slogan. I'm gonna start buying niggas slogans and names and shit and just start putting up random shit up on it. I'm just here to make you think shampoo. If you put it in your head, it makes you think. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm about to start taking all you nigga shit. Shit, I'm gonna cut it up, you know what I'm saying? Whip it up. I might sell y'all some, might sell y'all a little proportion of that shit after I whip something up. You feel me? Yeah, 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 yeah. You probably heard it. You probably heard it last year. You probably heard it within a few days. I'm just trying to buy a proportion, man. Let me know if y'all try to sell. I ain't bullshit. We got Gideon up in the building. Gideon, 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 Gideon. Gideon called me the other day, y'all. He had Lex Vortex on there talking about, yeah, I want to debate Aboriginal power. I was like, shit, yeah, nigga, set it up. Nigga, you was nowhere to be found, Ghana. Shout out to Ghana, though, man. Shout out to Ghana. You was nowhere to be found, my brother. Root words. We don't give a flying. You understand me? About who that you mess with, nigga. We don't give a fuck that you mess with weirdos, nigga. They've been tortured their whole life. Weird ass niggas that think they Moors from Moab through through Lot and his daughters that he done hunched on. Man, take your weird ass on. That's like a nigga calling his ass the son of Horus. Yeah, I'm the son of Horus, nigga. I come from the tribe of the Horus tribe, nigga. Fuck out of here. You haven't missed anything, Chick Harmony Roots. We just talking about weirdos like Copper K, PMF, the Lot Lizards that just got out of rehab. Y'all know who the Lot Lizards is, right? Y'all know who that is. They just one of them just got out of rehab. They've been all on YouTube. Uh, who else I'm talking about? Dude with them big ass teeth that's a gang member that get dissed by Bloods on his own video. Like I don't know, he's a weirdo. Who else? Damn, there's a couple more weird motherfuckers. Damn, they was right on the motherfucking tip of my shit, man. Damn. Mm, damn. I'll come up with one of some more of them weirdos. Aboriginal Mac, that's another weirdo. He's a fucking dweeb. Information sucks. Oh, you talking about Blicky Moon? Blicky Moon, yeah, that's a lot of lizards, yeah. Titties out moon, yeah, that's a fact. Cause the moon is a feminine aspect. You see what I'm saying? The moon is a nice part of the earth. You can see it. Titties out moon, man. What you talking about, man? If anybody want to hit on the link, hit the link, man. 'Cause I ain't gonna be on long, man. I ain't gonna be on long 2 hours, no shit like that. G. Tell y'all that right now. My niggas just weirdos. Gideon, show me a slave ship. Y'all stop fucking with Gotta Stepper, man. Yeah, Shorty said she got so mad at them niggas, she was tweaking. She was up. She had just hit a motherfucking one. Just did a good little motherfucking one in a Coke can or something. Hit that Newport, came on live, said, nigga, I shoot one of you niggas in the gut. Yeah. The lot lizard said that. Said when they catch one of you niggas, one of y'all gonna get shot in the gut, man. Motherfucker said they gonna shoot somebody in the gut. That's some gangster shit, G. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, that's some gangster shit. Zyke, fuck out of here. Wankster shit. I seen nobody hit the link, man. Y'all niggas all turds. If y'all don't hit the link, y'all probably got an African ancestor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it again. Whoever don't hit the link, I guarantee that means y'all got an African ancestor. I'm just telling y'all. I don't even fuck what y'all talking about. Yeah, all all y'all got motherfucking African ancestors. Sorry. We got one non-African on here. Shout out to the non-African brother right here. Shout out to Black Wolf. He the
What
only
up? What up? What up, AP?
the rest of them Africans, bro.
Now I think everybody's just sitting back chilling right now.
Nah, they ain't
That's
chilling, bro.
all.
Nah, they Africans, bro. Don't try to take over for them.
No, they just chilling, AP. They laid back. They left. Leave them alone.
Nah, bro. Hell nah. It's 1:30. I mean, it's 1:55. You know what that mean?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I can't leave them alone. It's 1:55 Eastern time. You understand me? That's for real.
Check it out though, AP. Did you watch the Wild Indian show the other day when she was talking about that shit? She was talking
Talking
about
about,
she was gonna pull up on niggas and shoot motherfuckers and shit like that.
yeah, I did hear that. That was
That
turned
shit
up.
was wild.
Yeah, that was turned.
That was wild. I mean, I actually watched her show. When she went live and said it. And then I went back and watched and the other brother. But that was kind of crazy, man. I think old girl crazy for real. Something wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? But she about Indian country and grandma and pulling people together, and then the next minute she's talking about shooting people. Like that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, maybe she trying to plan people to get together so she can just shoot people. I don't know.
What's
Never
good,
know.
brothers? How y'all doing today?
Hey, how you
Respect,
doing,
much
man? What's
love to
going on, big dog? Philly
everybody.
OG.
Another day,
Hey, what's
family.
up, big dog?
Thing good.
What up, though?
Same shit, different day, my brothers.
That's what's up.
What y'all got going on?
Shit.
What you got going?
Get
What you
fucked
got?
up.
You good? All right. That's what's up, big bro. I ain't got too much going on. I just want to pop in, do a little bit. Wasn't really on shit. I just want to go in. Like I've been seeing weird people doing a lot of weird shit.
And hey, that brother PNF, he a little crazy too. It's like every time somebody calls his name, he gets like fucking upset. Like I don't know what the fuck his problem is. It's like nobody said anything about him. I think I put in the chat that he sounds like the dude Shambu or whoever he had on the last deal. That brother's ass
Shampoo.
is twisted. I think Shampoo, whatever his name was.
Oh,
I forgot.
Shabute. Yeah, Shabute.
Blueface, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he think that's Illuminati ritual. That's pretty weird right there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know where the fuck he be getting his shit from. Dude thought off. PNF is a creep.
He's just an agent. That dude is a straight agent. I can't see it no other way.
Man,
It's just the way he comes.
if he agent, he's the dumbest fucking agent I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Well, they got these brothers out here, doing all kind of weird shit, you know, uh, around here in the community and shit. A lot of these cats out here in the
It's just
streets.
weird.
And
They just weird and they just happen to fall in our community. You know what I'm saying? And they just weird. Like
yeah,
we got Ghana Step on here.
Shalom. What's going on, AP? What's good to the people on the panel? Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, brother.
peace to you,
Shalom.
brother.
Yeah, man. You know how the internet algorithm is. Ever since I've been on your channel, man, they've been throwing so many indigenous videos at me. I think I'm in the damn Wild West. But yeah, bro, y'all be going at it, huh?
No, I'm not. We're not going. We're going at it with some weirdos, man. Like a troll, like a real troll, G, like a real troll. You know, somebody called me a Nephilim, Ghana stepper. Somebody have called me a Nephilim giant that's like mixed with an orc, and they've got videos about it.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's pretty wild, ain't it, brother?
Yeah,
See what I'm
yeah.
saying? These people fucked up in the head, man. Like a fucked up, like a football bat. You ever seen a football bat?
Nah, you talking about the cricket bat?
No, I said a football bat.
No.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying. That's they like that. You see what I'm saying? Some shit I ain't never seen before. I ain't bullshit you, man. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm trying to figure them out.
But as far as that debate, man, yeah, but I totally fell asleep, man, because I kind of already felt like, for one, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't trying to shine on you, but you like, you really wasn't in it. I guess you do it so many times, like you pretty
I would
much
have
done
smoked
with
you
it.
and just went on about my
Nah,
business, bro. I
nah,
really would.
I think the opposite, bro. So I said, man, let me stop fucking with AP like
But listen
this.
though,
You
but listen
dig?
though, why wouldn't you take a chance to be the undefeated person who's never lost a debate live, right? You could be Ghana Step or Big Dog overnight. It could have happened just that quick. And
I
but you
mean,
fell asleep though. You was
yeah,
tired.
I
It
did,
wasn't
but
even worth it to you, shining. I understand.
you know the spirits speak expressly. So you know we was on the phone with old Nimrod, and he seemed like he was gonna line me up with you. You heard me? So it sounded like he was gonna be doing a little bit more than moderating because I beats him up all the time. You know, so I don't know, but I went to sleep, bro. And I guess my spirit said, "Don't wake up." I guess you're right, bro. But I
All right,
was pissed when I
Black
woke
Wolf
up,
on.
though.
Yeah, I mean, like, what time did you wake up then?
Shit, I woke up about. I woke up. I didn't wake up till the next day, actually.
Oh, okay. You went to sleep.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
nigga,
went
you went to sleep at 8 o'clock and slept all the way to the next day, G.
to about 6. Yeah.
And you wanted to debate me with a tired brain.
I mean, I'm not really
Oh
tired when
my
I'm doing
God,
something.
boy! I probably would have whooped your. I would
Nah,
probably would
bro.
have whooped you to
Nah.
sleep, woke you back up, and whooped you back to sleep. You understand me?
And
There's a good, there's a good chance you went to sleep.
I'm
But
quite
listen,
sure you're a better debater than me. But when you got the
no,
facts,
I'm not. I'm not a debater,
you
man.
don't
I'm
need
just
to
a
be a
truth
good
seeker.
debater.
I'm just a truth. I don't care what kind of information you're bringing, because I'm only telling the truth. So if you got a lie that's coming to me, then you're gonna lose that conversation.
But like I say, man, I thank y'all Aboriginal brothers and sisters because I did find out a lot of stuff, you know, from Israelite kings in South America all the way about my people personally. So, yeah, no doubt, man. Y'all definitely put me down on some stuff, no doubt.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. But
Yeah.
yeah, what's up, though? Gonna step on anything you want to say, add in, comment on? I know you probably came on just to talk about that particular situation about our debate we're supposed to have. But
Nah, let me ask y'all this. Who in their family have fire talkers? Oh, y'all don't know what that is. Oh, okay.
can you explain what a
Okay.
fire talker is, brother?
It's like what the indigenous people would do,
What
you know,
indigenous people?
specifically
Watch
like
yourself.
your Choctaws, your Natchez, your Tunicas, those people right there. And like I say, this is something I've been knew, because I've been knew about my people. It's just certain things that I've recently found out. But yeah, like if you was to get burned, something like that, you know, they would take you to or uh my mother's mother, her cousin. So my mom burnt herself on her leg, and the next day they brought her to my grandmother's cousin, and he talked the fire out of her leg. So that's an indigenous practice. And I was just trying to see if anybody ever, speak to y'all people and ask them about that. Cause when she told me that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. You know?
Nigga, I'm a fire rubber. Nigga, you can put some motherfucking mustard on that bitch and rub it out real quick, nigga. It's different
Butter,
methods
huh?
to get that fire up out of that motherfucker.
We used to take butter and put it on there. You know,
Yeah,
that was
butter, mustard.
I ain't never heard the mustard. That's yeah. But yeah, man, indigenous runs deep, man. But you gotta recognize that there was a whole bunch of niggas that came on them slave ships. Y'all can't forget that fact, man. Y'all doing everything right except that. You know,
What? I'm doing what we doing wrong?
saying
I,
wasn't no black people coming on slave ships over here.
no, I didn't say it wasn't no black people. I said it was more white people coming. That's what I
Oh,
said.
I think that's what me and you can debate on.
All
Cause
right, no problem.
yeah, yeah, man.
So you have ship manifestos of that documents large numbers of Negroes coming,
I got ship documents, what you call large numbers.
meaning that more than white folks coming.
Yeah, yeah. I got
Meet me.
port of origin, in Africa, where they going at to America. I got account books showing you know, along with the other goods and merchandise. You can see the nigga being or the Negro being listed right along with those things. So
It says Negro.
uh yeah,
Are you
yeah,
sure about that?
positive.
Okay.
So, you
And
know,
these are Spanish records, right?
uh one is an English record and the other one it's like English and Spanish if
The
I'm not
English
mistaken.
didn't get into Africa to after like 1820 something when it deals with the importation. Spanish, and if it was Spanish, uh then the terms that they would have used wouldn't have been Negro. They would have documented something else. I'm
What
just
would
letting
have
you know. I mean, I want to make sure.
right now up to what you found so far, yeah, I know, I understand. So what would this according to you, what was the Spanish calling them?
They would have called them Negro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They would have called them Negro de Guinea.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Right. But again, to y'all brothers and sisters point, like I say, it's too much information where it says
But listen though, you're saying the 1600s, right? Is this what you're talking about? During the slave trade, during the height of the slave trade,
I
and
mean,
where?
I would have to look at them.
Cause
I
you just
can't
said the port of something in Africa, and you said they got it documented coming to the Americas. Where in Americas did they come to, and what shit was it?
uh I don't know where they landed. I would have to look at it again.
Oh,
But it does have all of that in there.
okay, no problem. I'll let somebody else get in on it and build.
AP, so you've never seen anything like that before?
Like what?
What I say I have.
I forgot what you said you had, brother.
You've never seen a ship manifest with slaves from Africa destined for the Western Hemisphere. You never seen that before?
Repeat that one more time. I apologize.
A manuscript. Now, a manuscript, for the people listening that might not know, a manuscript is the original, like the autograph, like the original writing. So you've never seen a manuscript of a ship manifest or a ship ledger or an account book contemporary of that time, then therefore is a manuscript stating Negro slaves from Africa destined for the Western Hemisphere. You never seen those type of documents before?
Yeah, I have. I've seen documents of people coming on slave ships and stuff.
Okay, okay. So why what what makes you negate that? Because that's what I'm saying. I have.
Only thing
Why
I
do
did,
you?
only thing I negate is the demographic of the people.
Oh, so when they say Negro on a manifest, you saying they white people?
I'm saying some of them, not all the manifests say Negro. That's few, far and beyond. You're not going to find hundreds of thousands that says Negro on that manifestos. But on that same manifesto, it's going to have other names labeled as the same cargo, as the same service. So what I'm saying is, when you get into counting, like if you got who the fuck phone is that? Vibrating the shit out or something. That's some crazy shit.
That my LP.
Shout out to Nick Foster though in the building, man. Big bro in the building. Big
Hey
bro in
man,
the building.
I just came up here to say this. Man, a lot of a lot of Negroes that came over here came from around in the Gulf area, bro. If people are coming, they send people from South America, send people from Mexico, Central America, from the islands, sending people from Canada down to the islands. That's your transatlantic slave trade right there, bro.
Exactly.
If you pay attention to if you know all the main ports for us in the Caribbean, all of them, the main ports points away from Africa. All of them points towards the in the Gulf. So if they point towards in the Gulf, that's telling you where all their little ports was when they was taking people and sending them through. They wasn't taking people like that from no Africa, bro. The only thing they was taking people, the furthest place they would take people to Africa is Cape Verde. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Chris.
Man, what's going on, y'all? First off, shout out to the panel in the chat, man. I just want to say something, right? You know, a lot of these so-called slave trade from Africa, they had actual companies, right? So when I'm starting to look at these companies, right, like I'm looking at the Virginia London Company, right? They was operating out of Virginia and London. That's why it was called that, the Virginia Company, because it was operated out of Virginia. The West Indies, the Dutch West Indies, the English West Indies, the Portuguese West Indies. Why? Because they was all operating out of the West Indies. Now, they try to say that the slave trade from Africa was done by the Portuguese and Dutch East Indies Company, but we all know that East Indies is the Pacific Ocean and South China Sea, which would be over in Asia and those areas. So if this is the case and what we're basing it off of is off these companies, and we seeing when these companies is being formed, they're being named after the geographic location they operating in, how the fuck is the Portuguese East Indies Company and the
Hello?
Hello?
What happened,
True.
True? He asked what happened to them companies.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But all I was basically saying was that all of these companies had names based off the areas where they located at. So we can't keep saying the Portuguese East Indies Company and Dutch East Indies Company because West Africa is not the Indies. So we need to see a Portuguese West African company, Dutch West African company, because they was naming these companies based off the geographic location they was in. And you don't see that because a lot of these European countries did not really get established into West Africa until after the 1800s. Starting with the early 1800s with Britain forming the first colony off the coast of the motherfucker in 1780.
Right. So,
and you also got to show me the Spanish speaking fucking West Africans too.
Spain and go. And then was some good points that you made about the companies like the East Indies Company and things like that. But they actually did have, you had several slave trading companies that was within Africa. I just
What
I
was the
just
name of it?
mentioned I just mentioned the West Indies the other day to the brother because that's the one that just came off the top of my head. But you got several, but you got they were royal companies, and the ones I'm thinking of about the British. So you definitely had, slaving companies that was
But my brother.
ensconced in West Africa.
But even Britain, though, anytime they establish a company based off of that country or whatever, they named it off the geographic location. It was that you had a British East Indies company and a British West Indies company. I don't see no British West African company.
No, you like I said,
Once again, brother, the thing is the reason why I brought that up is because every time we talk about the West African slave trade, we speak about the Portuguese East Indies Company and the Dutch East Indies Company as being the biggest companies trading out of West Africa. But the fact of the matter
What?
is they're called the East Indies Company because they
What?
was based out of East
Come
Indies, and
in.
that's where they was active at.
Come on, fucker.
right
Shit.
now you had companies like the Royal
Yeah.
African Slave Trade.
Right there.
Uh,
Right there.
then
Oh.
you had another one.
So it's a
Yeah, let me.
company called the Royal African Slave Trade.
Yeah, most definitely. They got several. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can pull up.
Cause this will be a first for me, my G. If you got now, we are fully aware of Africans trading other Africans up into the northern
North.
interior and also up in the Ottoman Empire. One thing about this and what I keep trying to explain to people is that West Africa was not primitive like how they think. And I think the whole slave trade story is actually disrespectful to West Africa. These was great
Nah, they
regions.
making them West
And
Africans have to be a bunch of bitches.
yeah, and they all was anonymous regions tied to the Ottoman Empire, whether it be the Benin, the Songhai, all of these regions, the Barbary area was all anonymous Islamic regions with ties to the Ottoman Empire. So they was the Ottoman arm in northern Africa, the Mali area, the sub-Saharan area, and also West Africa. They was they arms in reach for the Ottoman empires in those locations. And one thing, if you know about the Ottoman Empire in these anonymous regions, they only traded with each other. So a lot of these slaves from West Africa was being shipped north. Well, not even shipped, they was trekking north into the North Barbarian area, then eventually into the Ottoman Empire. So once again, I need to know a company that was actually trading out of West Africa and trading slaves into these European nations or eventually into the American nations and where these European nations was located in the Americas. You just don't have those companies. And every one of these Pan-Africans based the African slave trade off of the Portuguese East Indies Company.
Right.
So it's a flawless.
Right.
And
Well, like you
understand it.
said, like you said, my brother. I gave you one, and you, somebody on the panel, people in the chat, you can Google
What was
that.
that company?
It's the Royal African Company, and you had one out of Senegal. I can't remember the name of that one right now. And
The
you
Royal
also
African
had
Company. Who was the owner of that company?
that was Britain.
Britain was the owner of the Royal African Company.
Right.
No, it wasn't. It was France.
No, my brother. It was
And when was
Britain.
this established?
France on
Uh,
Senegal.
I want to say the 19th century, but you had some
So
that
the
was
18
early.
so the
Go ahead.
1800. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm
No,
sorry
go
about
ahead.
that,
Go ahead.
brother. But you said something that's very integral. You said that this company was established in the 1800s, right? But
Right.
all of these European nations in the 1800s had banned and outlawed slavery. So
Right.
once again, how was this British Royal African Company trading in slaves when they actually banned slavery? And Britain was the first one to ban slavery even before the so-called United States of America. And they banned that shit in 1780. So there's
Right.
no way that they had a legal company based up out of England, out of Britain, the British Empire, dealing with slave trade due to the fact it was a law against slavery that was established in the 1770s and 1780s. I want to say the 1780s is when they passed this decree that you cannot trade slaves and do commerce on slave trading. So with this company being founded in the 1800s, that means that law was already in place, and there's no way they could have been trading slaves among the British Empire. As a matter of fact, they formed Sierra Leone in 1787.
Right.
And it was taking the Negroes that they had within their colonies, the British colony, trying to get them to come there. So there's no way that they could have been doing that in the 1800s. On top of that, you got records of the United States Navy on the west coast of Africa in 1812 trying to find land to emancipate Negroes in America over there, but they was having issues with the indigenous Africans that weren't going. As a matter of fact, they took the land that they got by gunpoint.
And they went to war over there.
And it was battles all through the 1800s. Yes, and they convinced our people to be fucking guinea pigs by default, where they had to fight in their battles because they chose to go up over there not knowing what the fuck time it was. So once again, brother, you got to show us a company that was formed out of West Africa trading slaves in the time period of when slave trading was okay, because the time you give it, it's been banned by that country that you saying had the company and shit. So, I'm gonna just leave that at that.
And this is kind of like a quirk on my part. You're exactly right, because what I tend to do sometimes, like if I try to remember a date, I go off if it's an odd number or an even number. So you're exactly right. So I'm gonna say it wasn't the 18th century; it was earlier. So it had to be like maybe the 17th and the 1600s. So when you look at the Royal African Company, matter of fact, did anybody pull it up? I'll pull it up.
I mean, if it was established in the 1800s, it ain't no point in looking at it, just to be honest.
I'm gonna pull it up.
People,
but even besides that one, when you have the Senegal Company, that was in the 1600s. No, this what I'm saying, my sister. Even with the Royal African Company out the way, you have the Senegal Company that was ran by France, and that was in the 1600s. But let me
you, what color was the people they had on the slave manifesto?
Okay, that's another thing. We can get to that. So let me look to the Royal African one because I want to be sure about this.
So you got a slave manifesto that got the color of the people.
Hey, and to that motherfucker in the chat, not a coincidence. First off, nigga, you don't know shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, the Portuguese East Indies Company and the Dutch East Indies Companies is records of them operating in the 1700s up in the Pacific area in the Southeast China Sea area. So it wasn't no 10-year company. Like, you really need to do your fucking research, fam. Not you, bro, on the chat. That little stupid motherfucker in the fucking chat that keep fucking saying this little slick ass shit and keep commenting on my shit. If my information ain't for you, bro, don't even come to my channel, nigga. Clearly, you don't research, because the fact you said that the Portuguese East Indies Company only lasted 10 years let me know you a stupid motherfucker. My bad, bro. You got it, man.
Yeah,
sorry
you good.
Let the church say amen.
So like I said, you was right if it being in the 1800s, but it wasn't, like I was saying, and it says the Royal African Company was an English mercantile trading company set up in 1660 by the Royal Stuart family and City of London merchants to trade along the west coast of Africa. So this is one that was in 1660 set up, and it's also the other one, the Senegal Company. And I know that one was in the 1600s. So, you do have those that's in the land of Africa, not like the French Indies trade.
Listen, we're not denying it, but what I want you to do
the brother Truth was just saying.
Well, what we want you to do is go look up the term Africa in 1550s leading up to 1679.
Repeat that part.
Who was the Afrikaners in 1650 leading up to 1679, and thus
well, the Afrikaners,
people. So when the Negroes,
as a matter of fact, let's read into it a little bit.
Afrikaners, pull it up. I'm sick of it.
Right. Those were the white
Now,
people that settled into South Africa.
They
and
always been there. They didn't settle there. They always been there.
I also wanted to
Okay,
add that.
so
I also wanted to add that, man, most of the people in West Africa is not fucking original West African. Most of them people are people who got their ass kicked and ran down there.
And migrated out of South
And
America to there.
Yeah, and some people was taken from South America to over there. But a lot of them people was people that got their ass fucking kicked up in the north, and they migrated. They migrating their ass down up in there.
right. So
And we got to take into consideration that the Barbary North African area, which was the arm of the Ottoman Empire, was also banging on the Europeans during the 1600s into the 1800s, to the point where you had coastal towns in the Mediterranean and on the western part of Europe on the Atlantic that was abandoned because these corsairs was banging on their land and shit and snatching their people up and taking them down into slavery. You got records of not only with these European nations speaking of their ships getting snatched up and people coming on land, but also in the Vatican. In the Vatican archives, they got records of going to find out how many Christian souls was captured down there so they could try to pay for their release. And this was going on for a period of 250 years, all the way up into 300 years. As a matter of fact, the abolished slavery, I might be mixing up the name, but they had a conference in the early 1926 dealing with slavery. And the reason that it was dealing with, it wasn't about niggas. It was about the fact that they were still slaving white women and shit all the way up into that time. So those are other events you got to take into consideration that is more heavily documented during those time periods when we dealing with, especially Europe and Africa.
well, you got to understand the Moors. They had a high propensity for white women, so they was loving them white women. But that's still like all that's is good information. But like, say for instance, Ladino. Do any of you brothers know what a Ladino is? And what's funny, if that's the seal for the Royal African Company, that looked like a lot of the blacks that was in the Caribbean when the white man got there. They even got the same headdress and everything.
So they love the slaves so much they're gonna put them on their logo, bro. Use common sense.
No.
Yo, bless up.
Those are listen what I'm saying, bro. Those are the father of those people that's in the Caribbean.
They the fathers.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, bless up, my people there.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Yes, I can.
Man, what's going on, Nadi?
It's good to hear our voices.
Peace, Nutty. Peace, Nutty.
Yeah,
Salute.
good to hear life. Good to hear life. So, for the brethren that brought up the Royal African Company, they only transisted 5,000 African so-called slaves from 1680 to 1688, and they were the leading slave trade of all, and they was really in response into recapturing, however you say,
Recapitulate.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that word means, but yeah.
Listen, so they was leading with only 5,000 slaves, and every slave was up under the jurisdiction of England or London. My father was part of the family of who was it? What's the guy name again, man? James King, Duke of York, who later changed his name to James II and took the throne. So if you saying African slave come over to America, and no, again, these was people that was under their jurisdiction by way of the church, by way of soul capping, whatever the fuck. You check? So, like the brother say, it was brought up under souls and Christianity, and whoever fall up under this banner here is gonna be endowed under the king.
as servants. You understand? Because they're not of the bloodline like the London. Even the people in London that's actually born and raised in London, they servants, but they still like a bloodline of the royal family. So they look at them as brethren. But when they gone outside and indoctrinated people into their religion, now these people are under their jurisdiction by soul capturing, right? Capturing. There we go. Capturing, right? So from that point, from the 5,000 that transisted by the royal family or the Royal African Company that was based up out of England or London, right? Those people were their people. There wasn't no war that happened and they took a bunch of black people, kidnapped a bunch of black people, or none of that. African, none of that. The people that came over here was majority white of RIP, claimed as classified as African because they gone there and indoctrinated the Christianity site or the Catholic site, and the people that took on that banner with them was the ones that they transisted as slaves. You understand? It wasn't no what people got their brain confused on. They gone to a land and start kidnapping people. Ain't no history of that. None whatsoever. Nowhere. If we can just use we brain sometime on some of the things we read. And if it's saying the Royal African Company was the leader of African slave trade and they only carry 5,000 in their manifesto, that should tell you something right there. It wasn't even a mass of 10, 20,000 people talking about a slave trade. They just used that little short term to act like him whole arm get chopped off. That's how the story come now. They use that one little African slave thing or transition thing and put it on the whole of the people. You understand?
Right. So, all right, and if
most of
that's
that
the
5,000
truth,
that probably was captured was more than likely was they get back.
you understand? Right. So, all right, and it.
Believe the fella dropped off. Truth dropped off. But hey man, we got 165 in the chat. I encourage everybody to hit the like button. I appreciate it if everybody hit the like button and share this on all your social media outlets. We got a lit panel up here. We got Chief, we got Nadi, we got the brother Tayshawn, we got Kanan and Moore, we got 111 Truth Searcher, we got Hika, we got the original Copper Empress, Hobart OG in the building, Ghana Stepper, and who else we got up in here? We got Nicholas Fontenot. So let's get it, man. Go ahead, Truth. It's back on you. You cut off.
If that's
No, I was just I was just saying that, you know, like Nadi was saying, that company only had 5,000 slaves in their documents, and more than likely those was just basically, we got to understand that these corsairs was banging on them and snatching their people up. So please believe that any given chance that they could motherfucking turn an upper hand and get back at they ass, more than likely that was a get back. That's all I'm saying right there. I'm gonna mute my mic. They got it from here and shit.
Man, I think Canton and Moore jumped out.
Hopefully one day, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the problem with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta bring out the facts.
Right. When somebody tell me something, I'm wondering who told you that. Because we
trying to figure out who told you the shit that you know besides the school system.
I'm sorry, go ahead, my sister.
So who told you all this message you coming up here from besides the school system? Because y'all giving these pale skins too much credit. Y'all literally, that West African people need to be whooping a whole lot of y'all Pan-Africans' ass at this point. Because y'all are literally pitching these folks out to be a bunch of bitches and they were just getting drug off the edge of a fucking shore. Where's the food? Where's the water? Y'all ain't added none of that up, and people laying in feces, shit, piss, throw up, menstrual cycle, and you literally think that people was wasting their money to send to bring people from that far that's not gonna make it to come and do what they need them to do? Do y'all really believe that? Because all those things right there alone is gonna kill them. That's a carbon combustion that will kill you if you lay up in piss and feces and that much. And not only that, y'all on rowboats. You're not on fucking regular ships. These people have to row across the waters. There are ships that's made of steel today can't even make it across those waters. So you actually think a rowboat is going to make it across those waters?
Yes, ma'am. Will you finish?
You can't make this shit up with y'all.
I'm just asking you if you
what's
finished.
really bad, what's really sad is you ain't did your genealogy and you ain't found nobody over there, but y'all want to make everybody else African. Everybody. That's your bloodline. If that's your bloodline, that's your bloodline. Quit trying to make it everybody else's bloodline. I know people that found, I've found people from other countries, but my great-grandma, all of them was American Indian. But then none of them come out of Africa. The hell? How is most majority of us finding out people about England and other places that they done came over here married into the bloodline over here, but they ain't found them out of Africa? That don't make sense.
Excuse me, step up.
No doubt, King. I just wasn't saying that because I really wanted the sister to finish because I really don't want her to interrupt me when I respond to her.
Go ahead.
That's why I was letting her go. So, sister, and it's just two things I want to say, 2 points that you touched on. So you started off. I'm gonna start where you started because that's your launching point, and I'm gonna start where you ended at. That's where I'm gonna stop at. So you first started off by saying what kind of punk ass people would let that happen to them. So this is what I'm saying. Like, emotion is good, but it gotta be backed up. And I know you have a lot of logic with it because I listened to your talk. So let's do the equivalency. So you're saying that we are punks for letting someone come to our house, drag us out of our house, and bring us 4 states away. But you're saying you're not, or you're saying that a person can come in your house, whoop your ass, make you lick his boots, then sit his dirty ass down in your house continually. If that ain't more bitch ass than the punk ass, I don't know what it is. Because the Americans are here, according to your paradigm, which is half true. The Americans are here in your land. They're still in your house with their foot on your neck. At least
they don't got their foot on my neck. They got their foot on you niggas' neck that don't know who
Let them get it out without being interrupted. And you got it again, Sister Hover, without being interrupted as well.
So again, my sister, what I'm saying is that's a worse look for somebody to come whoop your ass and stay in your house than to come drag you out your house, whoop your ass, and bring you somewhere else. So the second point that you said was, I'm not saying you're an African. What I'm saying is a whole bunch of niggas was thrown on a ship and brought to America. If that ain't you, that's fine. But what you can't say is that never happened. That's all I'm saying.
That didn't happen.
Right. It didn't happen.
One thing, sister. One thing. Let me get in right fast, please.
Go ahead.
Please.
I know Hover ready.
Yeah, bro. Check it out. I don't know your name. What's your name, big brother?
Is Ghana Stepper. It's really Gideon, but Gideon is really
okay.
the
Gideon. Check it out.
right.
Check it out, Gideon.
It's Ghana.
Yeah. Yeah. So check it. So the majority of the people that's even start any type of outlook of anything representing Africa that you see of your color, my color, the rest of we color, originated here. Their mother Indian, their father Indian, but they was raised or schooled by an African in what they call African citizenry or African civilization in Jamaica. Marcus, listen, you got Marcus Garvey, you got a whole bunch of them that was inputted into education by colonists that was from Africa. Understand what I'm saying to you, bro? there was only a handful of white men with the endowment of an education from Africa that was taking people in as an adoption type thing. As these people start to get older, they was giving amends to the African site for putting them up on big brain thoughts, on big literature and big diploma and big categorization that there's some type of elite. So they was continuing with the plot. This in every outlook, bro. There's not really no real African your color in this land until the 1970s, 1960s. You had one group come over in the 1920s, 1930s, but they repatriated back to Ethiopia when they was fighting Hitler. And you had a lot of we people here going over to them land fighting, helping the Africans fight. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I hear what you're saying. So my next question to you would be then, because I'm talking to you now. I asked somebody else this, but I'm asking you this. So and actually it sounds like you're from Jamaica. I could be wrong, but some of the earliest depictions of the Arawak people don't have them black. The Arawak people, which dominated the land of Jamaica, they weren't the Polynesian type of African or black man that was already in these islands. But with that being said, when you tell me this, so my next question to you is, well, Star, I've been reading all these documents from the 16th, 17th, 18th century that's saying Negro from here going over here. Black man is a Negro working with the Indians. Like, what do you say to all of that information?
Okay, here it is. Someone touch the mic one time. Here it is, bro. When you go and say Arawak, I know today's trend and talk about Arawak is some sort of identity. But Arawak were placed in the islands, and the original people that was in the islands was Symphony. Symphonies came here to the Carolinas through that slave trade to go and blackmento the islands. This was the first start of it. And they changed the dialect of the people and the name call of the people to Arawak, my boy. And the whole site of the people. Now they start to claim these people as aboriginals of the land.
Toots don't say that. Rest in peace to Toots, but Toots don't say that.
Look, go and do the research.
Toots say we're not the Arawak.
We're not. We're truly not. We're the Symphony.
Right.
We're not.
Right.
We're
but
not.
the Arawak, they were here, and they were the Mongolian type.
Let me give you a cite on that.
Prehistoric Khoisan man.
Let me give you a cite on that. These people that come from the Siberian Peninsula is what you would call bestiality people, barbaric people. You had a on this land when they come over, you had a split between the true indigenous people of this land and imitators coming in, picking up the trades and the traditions of the people, but they were still of beastly ways, barbaric ways. So these are the Arawaks right here, the beastly and diabolical living people, eating man, sex and man. All these things come with these people, and they placed them in the islands while they was bringing we back and forth to the States.
But you know what's funny?
I've
read a quote, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
After you, I want to say something because I didn't fit. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna be quick with it. You know what? It's two things about what y'all touched on, like what Nadi was just saying. He right. You know, the whole Siberian Clovis first shit. They still haven't found the starting point of that migration period. Now we got to deal with the fact that it is Mongolian looking people over here claiming to be Indian, Arawak, all that types of shit. So when you look at this trade route that went on from the 1500s into the 1800s, you see the real Silk China Road trade route, which is leaving Manila into the Americas, through the islands, and then up the coast, and then into Seville, Spain. Now, another thing we got to deal with as well, too, when it comes to this so-called African slave trade route. Now, there are heavy documents of ship actually before the slave trade trying to take that fucking route, but they spoke of their ships getting sucked into this big ass whirlwind, and they stopped going that way. And there hasn't been no documentation of them actually taking that trade route whatsoever, or even getting to the origins of where this whirlwind, this whirlpool is at in the middle of the Atlantic. So even still to this day, whether it be the Atlantic or the Pacific, and the Atlantic is the rough waters compared to the Pacific Ocean, no flight or no ship goes directly across any of these oceans. Even today with the technology we got now, they follow coastal lines along over into these areas, whether it be leaving, going to China, they're going to follow the coastal lines of America into Alaska, over those island land masses along the way into Siberia, and then down into Asia. When it comes to the Atlantic, they're going to follow the coastal routes of the northeast over into Europe and then down into Africa, or they're going to keep straight across through Europe after they follow these coastal treks and stuff, because they are fully aware of this suction, this whirlpool in the middle of these oceans. And as a matter of fact, that's why you have the Bermuda Triangle and shit, because when you get in certain aspects of the Bermuda Triangle, that's where the suction started at. And that's why you have all these missing planes and missing boats, because due to that suction with that whirlpool, it's also dealing with the current of the waters, but also the current of the air, because it's all getting trapped into that cycle. So until we can deal with that part right there, then there's no way that we can take that so-called trade route as whole. But I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll let y'all get it.
I just want to ask you, so sir, where do you think the original dark-skinned man came from?
From Africa.
And why you think that, sir?
When you read Genesis 1 through 3, it tells us, I believe in the Bible. So so just straight edge, I believe in the scriptures.
I understand the Bible too, bro. But you gotta go into Hebrew.
Let him finish, please. Let him finish, Nicholas. Let him finish.
Yeah, so when
you gotta go into Hebrew when you talk about the Bible, bro. If you don't understand Hebrew, bro, you ain't gonna do that. I hate when people start talking about the Bible and talking about it in English terms.
No, we could do that. You want to do that?
I don't understand that language, though.
And what I'm saying? Do you want to? What about Genesis, sir?
Do you want to go to the interlinear and look at all of it? Because it's still all the same.
I want to know, why do you believe that the dark-skinned man came out of Africa? That's all I want to know.
Okay, so when you read Genesis 2, it tells us that Eden, when you look at the course of all the rivers, that leads us to the Horn of Africa and Tanzania.
You know, there's way more.
Tell me the word Euphrates in Hebrew.
Say that again.
There's way more
Euphrates in Hebrew.
Can I show you Euphrates in Hebrew?
The word Euphrates in the Hebrew Bible. Can you show me
us to Africa through a Bible that is, how can I say this? Written by man.
The word Nile is also the word Nile.
Exactly.
You gotta show me the word now. You gotta show me the word
Egypt. That's why I say according to the Bible.
According to, so you're going by according to somebody else's word that we came out of Africa according to the Bible.
You have your opinion about the Bible, and I have mine. Now we could go into that. So I believe that those are ancient writings of our ancestors.
Peace.
Yo, wait a time, man.
Is there anybody?
Before you go in, I want to ask him, who wrote down God's word? Who wrote this down for God?
Who wrote it down for God?
Yeah, because, you know, he was busy creating everything. So who was keeping document of what took place, sir?
Yeah, who keeping?
Well, I mean, I'm not here to defend what's in it. I'm just saying that's where I get.
If you're gonna use that, you have to know why you're using. You can't just come up here and bring a book and not know why you wrote this book.
You're getting
asking into you who documented these things, sir.
No. So it's
that
obvious.
book don't even say Africa. It say Ethiopia and Egypt, but we're basing the Egypt and Ethiopia based on what they call Ethiopia and Egypt today. They renamed those in modern times. So that book don't say Africa at all. It's based on the name of geographical geographic locations that people is assuming that is Africa, but we got to remember Egypt today wasn't called Egypt back then, or
That's a
Ethiopia.
fact.
Now when
That's a fact.
it come to Ethiopia, when you look at older maps, shit, they was pretty much calling all that shit Ethiopia to be 100, but that was based on their interpretation and shit.
Facts.
Also, Ethiopia is also used as a descriptive term too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big facts. That's why I say that's based on their interpretation of it. You feel me? That's big.
What's ironic about that is the same interpretation that they say Jesus was: burnt bronze, burnt skin, same shit.
Right.
I'll let you have it, Hawk, because we already know when we hit the Bible, I was done.
Right.
Well, look,
that's why I'm saying you don't subscribe to that. So I would love to hear your
I don't subscribe to some other man telling me about what some other man done. And if I didn't see the nigga do it, why I'm gonna believe it? If I didn't see firsthand the nigga commit the crime, I can't believe nothing the next nigga told me because I didn't see it with my own two eyes.
Let me. Hey,
what was the right? So I'm asking you.
Hey,
Hold on. I just want to make
Hold
sure
on,
the
y'all.
sister.
Hold on. I appreciate you coming on, big brother Ghana, but you know what I'm saying, whenever you ready, just hit me on the back end. We'll set up that debate, man. Ain't no need to chitty chat.
Yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate it though, big bro.
You got my email, so just
I do. I'm gonna
call the number.
Big
Just
bro.
call the number in the email.
Bro, I want to share my screen and show him something right quick because I want to give him a homework assignment.
Okay, no problem. Absolutely.
Right.
Hold on. Share screen.
So yeah, my sister, if you don't believe in the Bible, that's fine. But according to what I believe, and according to the Bible, what the Bible says, man originated in that place that they commonly right now call Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia. Like the brother said, it was given different. It was called a different name, but that's the
we
name
know
we
it could
know
have
it
been
by.
down in Mexico.
So what I would
down there with
going,
hey Zeus,
instead of
down there
scrutinizing the
Chacha and shit,
Bible,
cause we know.
then tell me what's your worldview. Where did man come
Cause you
from?
can still believe in the
Because
Bible.
I have heard some traditions
Oh,
where
man.
the native or the Aboriginal they come from corn, stuff like that. So where do people come from then, if not Africa?
All that shit's here in America, sir. All those things are from
who
America.
told you that?
The maize, all that's from America, sir. Okay.
Oh no, I'm asking because I want to see continuity from what you
It's
believe
evidence that
and
these
what you can
things are
prove.
from America. This is no secret.
And
then all the stuff that's on the walls, those birds and stuff, all that's from America, sir.
Yo,
the birds, the corn, all that's from America. It's not from over there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yo, Empress.
No doubt.
What was the name?
Empress, may I interject this?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Hawk School. You might want to fix your mic. You're a little low. Coming in a little low.
Okay. That's it. Is it any better or no?
A little bit, but go ahead. They can.
See how.
No, I just wanted to, brother, note of the fact that there's no origin for the word Nile in Hebrew. There's a whole river that the whole story of Exodus and Moses and everything is based on a river that doesn't even exist by name anywhere. So if you go into the text, from what I can recall, Great River is what's being translated, and Great River is what my grandmama and them used to call the Mississippi River. Mississippi River also has 9 sister rivers coming off of it, right? But the Nile's supposed to, but it don't. So I'm just saying, if you want to believe in this book, I don't have no objection towards what anybody believes in. But I just want you to make sure you know where you at before you read the map.
Big facts. And on top of that, when you look at the Americas, the most Paleo-Hebrew written artifacts is found in the Americas. You got Solomon's Gold in South America. You got Jacob Ladder in the Grand Canyon. So people don't like to deal with this. Even the fact that these Jews today everything that they practice in their faith and their religion today is based on a stone tablet that they found on the northeast coast of the Americas. And they got all of that knowledge from this tablet, and it was found right here in the Americas. So a lot of people the reason why the confusion come with that book is because they
you got two. You got two of them that was found. You got the Block Hebrew tablet. You got the Bat Creek stones that deals with the Plots Loomis, which one you talking about?
Solomon's Mines. They think Solomon's Mines up there in Michigan and shit somewhere.
And
up there by all the Great River, by all the Great Lakes.
Yeah, and
they say that because you can just
you got to look at it.
They say that because you find
look not to cut y'all out, bro, but just
on the ground. My bad. I think you're on the delay.
Yes, that's exactly right. But the whole thing is, bro, you just gotta step back and look at it, bro. Like here in America, we have every motherfucking deserts, jungles, snow-capped mountains. We got every motherfucking what's the word? Habitat for every motherfucking creature. You know what I'm saying? On this earth, damn near right here on this continent, bro. How is you even gonna fall for somebody telling you the Holy Land ain't nothing but a motherfucking parking lot full of rocks, bro?
And
how you even gonna fall for that?
And on top of that, when they talk about who fought that big giant lion in the book, I can't remember. Was it it wasn't David. Someone fought the lion, and when you look at the research of all the paleontologists, and zoologists, and geologists, a lot of those animals
David,
like the lion, the camel, and everything.
It was David, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was David.
Yeah, David in the lion's den. That den was actually a cave.
No,
It was
it's Daniel.
Daniel. That's right, Daniel. That's right.
But when you get to the
Daniel in the
lion,
lion's den.
but when you get to the lion, though, the thing is, the very lion that you thinking of based on the African lion is a descendant of a lion that's 4 times its size that look exactly the same.
Right.
That
They call the North American. They call that bitch the North American cave lion. And it's ironic they said he was in a den, which is similar to a cave.
Yep. And that's the thing, like the mountain lion that we know today is and the lion of Africa of today is just a remembrance and distant cousin of the original lion that also grew a mane as well too. That was right here in the Americas. So a lot of
North
these animals,
America,
North America to be
like Kentucky, Tennessee, Carolinas, you feel me, Louisiana, St. Louis area.
Even the Anubis on the Egyptian wall, that ain't no damn jackal. If you look at a jackal, you know for a fact that's not that same dog that's on them Egyptian walls. But when you look at the Cholo dog, which is indigenous to America, the hairless dog, man, you know, it ain't no way around it. So, you know, I'm gonna leave that shit like that shit.
We got 30 minutes.
That's all, bro. That's enough.
30 minutes.
That's enough to just go research. So if you go research, you're gonna find ain't nobody gonna rip you to shreds, apply it, but make sure you know where you at, fam. That's all. And I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Check out that Mississippi though, the Great River.
Yeah, if y'all really want to get a nice understanding of the Mississippi, like I said, go read Mark Twain's book, Life on the Mississippi. Huckleberry fans, Mark Twain's series. Go check it out. Life on the Mississippi. It's a dope book.
Yeah, like I say, man, the word Egypt there's not even a word for Hebrew for the word Egypt. Now, Euphrates.
Egypt means bondage.
Bondage, that's all it is. It's the scripture word for bondage. That's all it means.
I don't know about that in the Bible. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I simply argue with that because of the fact I heard in certain texts it tells you that people are going to Egypt. It said they're building pyramids in Egypt. People then it talks about certain things where it says Egypt meaning bondage and certain, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't think it necessarily.
What I'm saying, AP, in Hebrew, there's not
niggas going to Facebook too.
That's
Well,
what
we
I'm saying.
all like I said, bro.
exactly.
When we're
It's not a
talking
word
to people
for
that's
Egypt
listening,
in Hebrew.
you got to use the terms that they know. We know when you go to the Hebrew, it's not Egypt. You do know what word it is, though, right?
It's Mesolahina.
Right. So we
What
know
is the
you
word?
have
What
those,
word
named
is
after
but when you're
Eastern
talking to
Mississippi
people
is
who don't
named
know the Hebrew,
Mississippi.
right? You know you gotta meet people on a level a lot of times.
No, hell no.
So
We should have to dumb shit down for people. That's the problem.
Well, you gotta make it palatable. If you say
that's a
Gihan,
good point.
That's what the
It's,
problem
it's
is.
channels.
if
It's
if if
channels.
It's
It's
what
channels
kills
like
that's
it.
already there.
you see
It's
how right
channels that's
now
it's
I can't
channels that's there at
I
that
can't
level
get
now
10
that's
words
building.
out right
You
now.
know.
So if I was to say
Let,
Gihan,
let the
that
brother
would
talk,
divert
man.
me to have to explaining what Gihan is. But I'm just gonna say it's the Nile. Or
Listen,
if I say Egypt,
The Nile
I'm just
River ain't got
instead
shit
of
to do
saying
with us.
Mizraim, I'm just gonna say Egypt.
Africa don't got shit to do with us. No disrespect, but they ain't got shit to do with us. We
Well,
are
see,
American
that's
Aboriginal,
where you're
and what
bugging.
we're dealing with, if we're gonna deal with contributions, like we got to start first deal with the Americas, right? You're already under the dogma that each and every black person in the planet comes from Africa. That you're already at a disadvantage when it comes to embarking on this information. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you got to relearn and really take back and really be real with yourself, not going off another man's word about. You know what I mean? Because I can go like you reading the Bible. The first book you went to was Genesis, which is the first 5 books of Moses, but you don't have an original tablet that was written or a manuscript that was written by Moses. That kills that whole argument. That means you're reading something that is alluded to at this point.
So AP, at one point, we
I
all
love, I
gotta
love, I
be
love, I love Aboriginal
somebody's
power,
source,
man.
right? So mine
Yo,
is
do
right
your
there.
research on your
It's
Bible,
laid
my
out.
man.
It's laid
Your
out.
Bible do. Your
Mine is
Bible
laid
do
out,
it.
right? It's the
Tie you
Bible.
to the
So
Arab
what
man.
is yours?
You listening?
What do you say
One
about
at a
people?
time. One at a time.
Where do you say man come from? Because it's all
I
right to
couldn't hear what
just
you
swing.
said,
It's
brother.
all right
Can
to
you repeat?
swing at a
Can you
bag,
repeat
but
that?
I'm not a bag. I'm a swing back. So I'm asking you, like I was asking Copper's sister, if the Bible is not valid to you, what is valid? If information that I'm reading is not valid, where do you get your information from, and what's
Well,
valid?
My grandmama now.
for instance, let me explain this in a little more uh in a little more articulable way, right? If I say that uh Thomas or George or my cousin Dion or just say a person name wrote this book, someone would ask me, well, who is this person? I would say this is Dion Fletcher. This is a random name. And Dion Fletcher family is this family. And his nephews and his kids are these people and they grew up on this side. So this will give you a understanding of who these people is. You can get into the background of these people and potentially they intentions through more studies. Now, dealing with this particular Bible, if I ask you what is Moses' last name, what would you tell me?
That does not matter
Well,
for this
okay, what is his
conversation.
family?
It does not matter.
What's his family?
That does not matter.
Okay, do you have a book that he
Yes,
wrote
it does, because
himself?
that's what
Hold on,
Genesis
hold
is.
on,
Genesis
hold
just
on,
did
hold
that.
on, hold on.
Listen,
Do
and the
he? Do
spirit
you
was
have a
staying with the
book that
conversation.
Moses?
You got to stay
Do you have a
particular to
book that
you
Moses
got to
wrote
stay to
himself? Do
the
you have a book
Bible.
that Moses wrote?
Listen, that does not matter because
Hold
what I'm
on, hold on,
saying is
hold on.
the Most
You're
High
saying you
created man and woman. Listen, AP, because you're going off, you making straw man, and I'm
hold
trying
on.
to stop
You
you.
saying it don't matter if Moses wrote a book when they saying that the books that you're reading is what Moses wrote? You saying it don't matter if he even wrote it, but they
No,
lying to you and saying he wrote it?
not in this context, and let
You're
me tell you
smoking.
why.
You're smoking. See, that's what's
Let
wrong.
me tell you why.
And I don't need you
What
to tell
I'm
me why. Listen,
saying,
listen, listen,
oh, you
listen,
got,
listen, listen, listen.
I
Ghana,
just got
Ghana,
to clarify.
Ghana,
All right, let
Ghana,
me
Man, I
know
can't
when
Ghana,
you're
even hear
done.
him,
Let
look
me
like
know
he
when
don't
you're
Ghana,
know
done.
man. Some
Now go
Ghana,
something
ahead.
like sound on
Ghana.
Go
him.
ahead.
I
I
can't
don't
even
need
come
nobody
on,
to
bro.
tell me
I'm
why.
gonna fall
I
out and come
just
back
want to
in. Hold on,
believe
cause
in some shit.
I can't hear shit.
You
Say
see what I'm
kind of, bro.
saying?
Say kind of, bro. Real, bro. Nigga,
No,
respect
hold
what you
on.
got.
One at a
I'm about
time,
to
man.
respond to AP.
Nigga,
So
respect you got
AP,
the.
Go
this
ahead,
is what
Hiker.
this
Go
is
ahead,
what I'm
Hiker.
saying
Go
about the
ahead, Hiker.
Bible.
I'm done with this
The
conversation. He
Bible
said he don't have
says
no proof.
no.
Say,
He said he
You
has
gotta
no
face it.
proof, and it
You
doesn't
gotta
matter
face it to
if
finish the
Moses wrote the book.
conversation. You
It
just
just
can't
matters
run
if they
like that.
told you that Moses wrote the
You
book.
just can't
Fuck
run
out of
like
here.
that, AP. You just can't run like that.
You
I'm
can't
telling
look. You
you,
can't listen. I'm
man.
not about to
listen.
argue. I'm not about to argue semantics,
No, you
beliefs,
got
or faith.
no. You don't gotta argue. Just listen.
Come on, bro.
No, I don't want to listen.
I'm
Come
telling
on,
That's the
Shepherd,
you,
point.
bro.
Listen, Ghana Stepper,
The
Ghana Stepper,
Bible
Ghana Stepper,
tells
Ghana,
us
bro. It's
Ghana
kind,
Stepper.
God created.
Ghana. Nobody want to hear what you talking about
right?
the
Damn that
Bible if you
nigga
can't
hard
prove
headed.
that somebody wrote it.
Yeah.
If you can't prove that these people that they giving credit to wrote it, I don't want to hear any of it. It's all bullshit. It's word
Right,
coming from somebody that you won't even fucking know from 700 years ago
right,
living their
man.
life. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You can't give me no original manuscripts, no original text from Moses. We're gonna deal with the first 5 books, then we'll get with the rest of it. You
Right,
started with Genesis, we're gonna end it at Genesis. Nigga, give me the book or the manuscript that Moses fucking wrote for Genesis, since it's the first
right,
5 books of Moses. If you
All
don't got
right,
that,
check
I
it
don't want
out.
to hear shit else about it. I don't want to hear
This
man.
nothing.
ain't
Do
this
He
you
ain't
ain't
got
got
the
that?
lick.
Hold on.
That's
Do you
fine.
got
Tell me
original
what is the
text?
lick.
Do you got original? Do you
Simple,
got original?
simple. Look,
nope.
this ain't the lick. What's the lick then?
Do you got
You
original
already
text from
had the
Moses?
link.
It's a simple question. Do you have an original text from Moses?
That no, this ain't the
Okay,
lick.
conversation.
This ain't the
Listen,
lick.
conversation
This ain't the
done.
lick. What's the
Listen,
lick? That's
conversation.
what I've
Listen,
Man,
been
you
Ghana
talking
asking
too
you
much.
Stepper,
since
Ghana
the first
Stepper, Ghana
conversation.
Stepper, Ghana
What's
Stepper.
the lick?
Conversation done, G.
No.
Conversation done.
AP, just give me 2 minutes to share my screen, bro, and you can get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Just 2 minutes. That's
Okay.
all I need. 2
Say,
minutes.
bro.
Face the logic.
Look, I'm gonna say this here. That Bible
This
have
nigga
raped.
annoying, man.
That Bible
Wait,
has
wait, wait.
raped.
Who that is?
That Bible has
This
raped New
Tayshawn?
Orleans. That Bible has raped New Orleans men to that penitentiary of every part of their land, and you know it. You can sit here and
Man, that shit
bullshit
Ghana
yourself.
Stepper is for retarded
You can
kids that don't know
bullshit
how to get
yourself.
self-balance.
Can I say
You
something?
are smart.
Handicapped white
You are
kids
too
that don't
smart,
know
Stepper.
nothing. That
You're
just came
too
out of a
smart to be
cave.
falling for that bullshit you speaking, big brother. And you
Could I
sitting
say
here telling everybody, well, I believe in Genesis, let's go. But you steady trying to just tell people you learning. They're teaching you, big brother. Because when I
something?
didn't know the shit, I shut the fuck up and learned.
There you go.
But the brother
What did you
just
learn,
said,
Ain't
sir?
trying to debate
look,
I
There
don't
you go.
have
I
the
gave it
evidence,
up.
big brother.
Look, I gave it up. The Bible ain't what's happening. I asked him what's happening. Because the Bible tells me one man and one woman was created. So when I read the scriptures, that one man and that one woman was born in Africa. So that ain't what's happening. Tell
So
me
you
what's
really
Hey
happening.
yo,
believe
And
one
who
hey
man
yo,
and
and one
who
woman
Man,
wait, wait,
then you
and who
believe
could
it?
I
told you
could I
It
that's
can I
what's
say
it
happening?
something?
don't say you
That,
one
and
man
if
and
you
one
show it
woman
to me, I'm
created.
gonna
let's
take it.
let a
I'm gonna
kid on here and debate this
Wait,
shit.
It
bro.
don't even tell you that. It
Sit
say
down.
mankind. It don't say nothing about no
Hey
one
yo,
man,
check
one
this out,
woman.
bro. Check this out. To the Hebrew Israelite guy, hey, shout out to everybody on the panel. You already know, big respect to AP, big respect to Empress, everybody else that I don't know, man. Shout out to y'all on the panel. But it's
Salute, Roddy.
to everybody that ain't got nothing to do with no Indian shit. This is what you got to understand about the Bible. No matter when it was created, it is about a certain people,
Right.
certain people who today are the Jews. And like every people, they have a dark-skinned people that rose with them and that are in their bloodline. Those dark-skinned people are the Ethiopians. This is what we're trying to tell you. None of that shit got anything to do with you. All the while they was writing their history and their shit, you guys are trying to engraft yourself in their bloodline. You American. You don't have nothing to do with Africa, Egypt, none of that North Africa, Mount Carcass shit. If you pay attention to it, the Noah boat is in Mount Carcass, big homie. Did you come from Carcass Mountains? That's what Noah boat stopped at. Go look it up. It stopped at Carcass Mountains, and Egypt is not that far. That's those white Jews that are there now. You believe that you black or Goya or whatever the fuck because that's their God, and you believe in their God. That's their bloodline. The Torah, that's their shit. Don't got nothing to do with the beginning of man. Got something to do with the beginning of them. It's not 12 tribes, 3 tribes, 4 tribes, 9 tribes. You ain't a part of that because for that, the new world was not discovered to them. To them. And that's to be argued, but it wasn't discovered. We're the new people. Nobody's indigenous to this land except us. Because why? How is those Moors indigenous to a new world? How are you indigenous to some shit you found? You're not indigenous to this land. This is our land. No Hebrew, no Egypt, no indoctrination about no fucking hanging along with Africa and saying these are our people. This shit gotta stop. We are not those folks. Those folks don't know us.
So see, right. And Ghana Stepper, bro, you bigger than that, bro. You bigger than that, man. I know you is, dog. You can't rock like that be on here, the man with that bull there, bro. You gotta put your step on and say, God damn, dog, I do got evidence, but that ain't right. So y'all got what it takes. And this is what it is, man. That evidence that you have, God, step is wrong, bro. It's time to baptize yourself into some of the real
I
knowledge,
respect
bro.
real
It's
teachers.
time, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. If it's there,
Hey, Gunner Stepper. Hey, I'm about to drop some links for you, bro. Just check the private chat whenever you can. Save them links. Look it up and read that shit, bro. And I don't know what else to tell you, dog.
They first cousin who got a different religion than them that they've been fighting. They first cousin, their bloodline, Ishmael. You telling us that that's your first cousin? But if you walk in any goddamn bodega that's owned by Arabs, they will tell you, yeah, the Jews is our first cousin. Not you fake Hebrew Israelite Jews. No, not you, nigga. The motherfucking people that they fighting with in their land. That shit's been going on since the beginning of time with the same people. Not you. You got nothing to do with it. When they planned and prophecy came true that they was gonna get Israel back, guess what? They God or whatever the fuck they got behind them helped them get their land back. Still don't got nothing to do with America. Niggas is parlaying in y'all land while y'all want to go be this. The Liberian, the Africans, everybody that spoke out, all these real teachers on this motherfucking platform right now that dug and did the research. We still gonna play like we ain't them folks. We still gonna play like somehow we got something to do with an old world. An old world. That's an old world. They all want to run it from America. Still, if they get control over their shit, they
Well, you know how you
so
know how
look,
Liberia was even established. Liberia was established from taking us over there, and that's why the capital of Liberia
Liberia
is
is the oldest
Monrovia,
country
named
in
after
Africa. One of the
President
oldest
Monroe.
countries.
And that's
Liberia is one of the oldest countries in
started by
Africa.
us, and it's got niggas over there that's really Indians, and the indigenous, the Africans is over there fighting the Liberians right now. Them niggas, the real Africans.
Check this out.
Listen, let me finish my nice little run. The Africans that are over there right now in Liberia, Liberia was set up by the colonizers here. They took the Indians to Liberia when they trying to ship niggas up out of here. They took them over to Liberia and tried to set up Liberia. The capital of Liberia is Monrovia, named after President Monroe. So the real Africans is still fighting them niggas in Liberia to the death because they know they don't belong there because they're not from that land.
Who said that? They don't belong there. They belong in America. American Conservation Society. You telling us something we talk about on here all the time. That's facts. But what you missing is them niggas don't belong over there. And them people didn't belong over here in the first place. They colonized. They put us there. We didn't belong there. They put us other places. But Liberia, no matter what you say about the name, no matter what you say about the people, that's one of the oldest countries in fucking Africa. And those people know us more than any motherfucking body over there claim they know us. Them Liberians have a special relationship with the colonizers. What they did. Trust me. And we still fight.
So do the Algerians in Morocco.
But listen though, you gotta realize the reason that people even went to Liberia from America and Cameroon and other places over there, is because they was tricked and indoctrinated.
Facts.
They was trying to set us up over there and make us think from Africa.
So listen. At the same time, they do probably know the heritage here, but I'm not gonna say they know more than a nigga that ain't left.
Facts.
That why we play so much like Africa's dumb. Like people are dumb. We taught them. You ain't taught them shit.
It's just like
you over there and use them over here.
Now, Andy, it's like this. Like people allude to the fact that Africans are so smart. Growing up, you would think that Africans are so smart. They the ones that get all these big jobs, nuclear plants, mathematicians, all this little shit. But in reality, when we dealing with smart, we dealing with common sense. We're dealing with reality. We're not dealing with a construct that was put together. With a construct that was put together through eugenics. We're talking about when you talk to a African, they're more lost in heritage, knowing who we are than anybody else.
I ain't gonna say that though. I ain't gonna say that, AP. I'm gonna say far as the dumbness in the world, all the indigenous people is dumb than a motherfucker. I'm gonna say that because
I disagree.
And say what you say, but look at these niggas right here, right now. Look at them talking about some goddamn Hebrew Israelite shit. Look, and you telling me they don't get it. and they over there in Africa.
No. That's a
what
fact.
goes on, bro. We all dumb to
You
this.
see this
we're dealing.
this where the shit don't make
I'm not gonna
sense to
say.
me.
I'm not
No,
gonna say
hold
we're
on. This
dumb.
because
Hold
look,
on.
this is what I'm saying. If all
Hold
this
on,
is
Ghana.
true, no, this is what I'm saying because when I
Hold on, Ghana. Chill. Calm down, brother. I got you. What I'm saying is, under the auspice, yeah, I ain't gonna say we're dumb. I'm gonna say we're ignorant to the fact because a lot of shit was withheld and taken away from us, right? Through education, through just understanding and knowledge. So what I'm saying is, when you're talking to an African, you're not talking to an indigenous African that's still practicing this indigenous culture. Not saying that the one you're talking to doesn't have it. What I'm saying is, you're talking to one that went through Western education as well. He's just as indoctrinated as you are. You're not talking to one with a bone lip in his motherfucking ear, or one with neck rings, or you see what I'm saying? You're not talking to those type of. You're talking to ones that went through the vocational eugenics program and passed it with flying colors. You understand me? And that's what you're talking to. So when you're talking to someone who passed the Western educational field to become the highest field of doctors or whatever it is, that lets you know that there is the highest advance of indoctrination through that auspice. You see what I'm saying? So that's just a fact.
so this is my thing and this is my problem, right? Because I don't believe in fall partners, right? Whatever you're telling me, like everything I've read, right? I've read the Negro come from Africa. The very word itself come from Africa. All this stuff that we know about the black man coming over here to Africa, and the shit that didn't make sense to me was when you're saying that the Israelite is a true Jew, and that the Jew, or rather the Israelite, come from Turkey. It's like I want to have a serious conversation with you, but it seemed like you biased from jump because especially and this is the guy with a whole Confederate flag on his
Yeah,
avatar.
because I know my shit.
So like
Unlike
I wouldn't
you.
I'm not
Unlike
even
you.
much going I'm not even much
What is
going
you
to
talking
address you
about?
because you too far gone.
That's a smart.
Yeah,
That's a smart
I'm
man.
gone, but you don't.
That's
You
a
don't share
smart
but I'm
man.
gone. Listen to yourself.
Say, bro. Say,
The
bro.
fuck, man. And I was gonna help your
bro.
goofy ass.
Well, let's get an understanding of.
Say, bro.
Well, I mean,
Listen,
I'm
bro.
trying to
Listen,
finish the
listen,
point
bro.
before I was before I was interrupted.
Say,
That's
bro.
what
Let
I'm
me say
saying.
something.
For this stupid ass fake
Say, bro. Let
low
me say
budget
something,
Godfrey
bro.
looking ass nigga interrupted me.
Say,
Hey,
bro.
I was
Can I
trying to
say
make a point.
something?
that
Can I say
So
something?
Confederate flag is hard.
man, like I would never have
Bro,
you
come on,
too
man.
far
We ain't
gone.
changing the narrative here.
You too far gone.
We ain't
Hey,
say, bro.
AP, let me share
You
my
too
screen so I
far
can shut
gone.
this nigga the
But
fuck up.
nah,
Go ahead.
man.
I'm waiting on you.
Let me say this. Let me say this, and once he finished start talking, I'm a lead because he makes no sense. He
Right. You up here
really
talking
you
about
on the
Africa,
short
we make
bus.
no sense.
Man,
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to hear. Say, bro.
Don't
So
run.
Come on, bro.
when you're talking about the Israelites, right?
Man, I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking
Historical
Israelites, nigga.
documents,
Fucking Israelite.
historical
Nigga, I don't want about no
documents
fucking Israelite.
have them
Fuck
being
Israelite.
Negro.
Nigga, I ain't no fucking Israelite.
So the shit that you're talking is how you feel.
Man,
Fuck
how
how
you
you
feel too,
feel.
nigga? How you feel
Fuck
too,
how you
nigga?
feel. It's
Fuck the
about
Israelite, nigga. I don't want to hear
information.
that shit, nigga.
That's
America
what you've been up here
first,
the whole
nigga.
time talking about how you feel.
Fuck that, nigga.
No, it's
Fuck
all
that.
information, sister.
Fuck
That's
that.
all I'm bringing.
Man, fuck
I'm
that.
bringing.
Nigga want to hear that.
I'm bringing manifest.
Bring that shit. Go
Information
dump
I'm
means
that shit
bringing
in the trash.
manifest. I'm bringing account
Go
It
dump
records.
that
means
shit in the
to
trash.
get you
So
information
Go
you're
dump
today
that
saying
shit
ain't
in
to
the
what
date
you
fucking
all
think
of
it
trash.
that.
is.
So that's
It's to
all
get
Go
you
feelings.
dump that
in
shit in the
line.
trash,
So
nigga.
yeah. So
That's
now
Go
all that
now
dump
means
that
it's
to
shit in
get
the
really
you
trash,
in
Dr.
line.
Stepper.
now
Go
it's
dump that
really
shit in
like
the trash.
fuck the scholarship. So with
Yeah,
that, I'm
yeah.
gonna
Go
say
dump that
peace to
scholarship
y'all,
shit you got in the
and I'm gonna
trash,
let
nigga.
y'all finish just talking about how
Dump that
y'all
shit in the
feel
trash.
with no information.
Man, dump that shit in the trash, man.
Man.
Dump that shit in the trash.
You're literally talking to me about not having information when you brought up Genesis with no primary or preliminary evidence to back that. But
That's an ancient record. Like I said, what's your story for creation?
Don't give him no story. Us, nigga. Us.
That part. My grandmama's word.
Us, nigga.
That part.
That's our story for creation. Us.
Yeah, that don't make no.
You
That
ask,
don't make. That don't make no
women
sense,
and
bro.
men. Men and
So what
women.
you telling me? What my grandmama tell me is a lie. But what the white man put down in the book is the truth.
Nigga.
Y'all niggas kill me acting like y'all disagree with the white man, but y'all push the white man's agenda.
Pushing their narrative every day.
Exactly.
Every day.
Y'all hold on to the white man's nuts
bro.
harder than he do.
I don't give a.
But what
I don't
about
see
the
how
grandma
fuck-
that says her people come from Africa? What about
Fuck Africa. I
those?
don't hear that shit
I
about no
ain't back
fucking
one
Africa.
yet.
You go your ass back to Africa then, nigga. Get the fuck off this page. Get your ass on the
We're trying
Greyhound.
to take
Or
everybody. You
Matter
do
of
this big
fact, you
strong ass African. Why do you
bring
need
some,
other
you
people to
bring,
go along with your story for you to go home?
hey,
You
y'all
don't
y'all
need nobody to
bring
go with you.
y'all bring somebody African grandmama on to make that claim valid. Then how about that?
Right.
You
I'm
bring
waiting.
a Native American grandma on and say she come from what tribe?
Nigga, we ain't Native
everything.
Hold
Americans.
on,
everywhere,
You ain't gonna
nigga.
find that
We
shit.
everywhere,
You ain't gonna
nigga.
find it.
hold on. You
Some of that
Everywhere,
shit
hold
nigga.
don't
on.
exist.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Calm down.
Okay.
You're absolutely right, Ghana Stepper. We don't claim to be Native American, so you will not find any of my ancestors claiming to be
Native
Native American.
American, Aboriginal, none of that shit.
We are
Oh,
not
you said
Native
Aboriginal.
America, dumbass.
You said Aboriginal. You want me to bring my grandmother on now? Yeah, I can get her on. My mom and my grandma be in the chat. Would you like them to get over here?
Don't do him that, man. Don't do him
So
that.
again, when you get somebody grandma that's gonna say they come from Africa, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's
I
not
said get it.
making
For
sense what
So your
y'all
100.
grandmama
saying.
told you come from
Well,
Africa.
listen. You got to understand, Ghana is one of the most westernized countries in the whole continent of Africa. You got malls and everything, bro. Like
Uncle Records.
you sure these niggas ain't been watered down? Because I know a
Facts.
whole bunch of people from Ghana personally
Right.
that I've known for decades, my nigga, who fought tooth and nail to come over here to the promised land. And they'll tell me Ghana is just like America.
So you're saying that we gave
I'm just putting
Ghana,
it out there.
we
I was
gave
not
Ghana
saying
its people and its culture.
Say again.
The American Negro gave Ghana not only its culture but its people.
No, not at all, brother. You're totally warping my words. I said it is one of the most westernized countries in Africa. That's what I said.
Right. Oh,
Right.
the context of this conversation is that they were no
No,
Negroes
what it
to
mean?
come.
No, the
Shut
context of
your
this
dumb ass up,
conversation is
man. You've
that
been
What it mean,
ever since you
dumbass?
come on, you ain't
What
been
he
making
talking
no
about?
sense. Just shut the fuck up right
Don't
quick.
change the
So
narrative. What he
the
asking, nigga?
context of this
Hold on.
conversation is
The
no
context is
Negroes were
that you
brought
are
to the
Asian, my
Americas.
nigga. That's the context of
So
the conversation. And the
if you
context
say
is that you're
if
straight from the police station in Africa, nigga, because
Hey, hold
Ghana
on,
is
y'all.
the most westernized place in Africa.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
take a quick
context of
30-second
man,
what you're
break.
talking
hey
Hey,
P,
about.
I'm gone,
Thank
but
you.
he's
it's a quick 30-second break, you guys. We'll be right back. We got 7 minutes till I end the live stream. We're gonna bang it on out for the last five minutes, you guys. Let's
man, I'm
get it.
gone, man. These niggas don't got no information, man. This
Nah,
bitch
don't
ass
run,
nigga don't
nigga.
got
Don't
nothing but his
run, nigga.
bill.
Don't run. You ain't got no information, nigga.
Why you run your bitch ass mouth? You don't got no information, man.
Shut up, weak ass slave. Shut the
Bitch
fuck
ass.
up, man.
Hey, y'all know the 30-second break is meant for y'all to shut the fuck up. I mean, no offense. I mean, I thought y'all knew that by now. But y'all niggas still talking over it. But it's all good.
My bad,
They
AP.
God
know,
damn.
they know,
That nigga
nigga.
pissed me off, though,
Don't,
man.
nigga. Fuck wrong with you, little boy? He trying to come up here and escape me. The fuck wrong with you, nigga? Nigga, yeah, man. Every nigga got a, they done made his gun the only fucking gun. Fuck that nigga, man. Wasting our fucking time on you. They got 5-year-old no better than that dumbass shit.
But what you and Miss Empress was saying was right. Y'all was killing him, man, with the information. I got to give
Y'all
both of y'all
really
credit.
was. That was
You get his
fucking
man,
murdering that.
you fuck around and you get his man. He a solid. You give him solid. You give him solid. You give him solid. He's sitting up there trying to water down, laughing and giggling, trying to see who he can get into it with instead of recognizing the facts. Dumb motherfucker. Nigga,
If it me, I
motherfucker,
do
bro.
all
Say,
Pan
bro.
Africans think they the smartest
Say, bro.
motherfuckers on the
Say, bro.
planet.
Listen to me. They got grown
He
men
probably pulled
in
your triggers though, bro.
Louisiana
But
that
y'all was
don't
killing him,
think
and there's people in here.
like
Thank
that
you, Woo.
dude. They are better than that thinker. They are not no fucking bullshit thinkers. They don't follow bullshit. Maybe he want to get on here and make his live, whatever it is. But like I say, people are trying
Bring
to
your bike
grow
up
right
here.
now.
Bring your
People
bike
are
up here.
trying
You
to
go in the
learn.
house you stand in.
People ain't got
You
time for no
get your bike.
motherfucking going to jail.
I don't care what you talking about. Get your bike.
Because inside of Angola on Tunica Hill, them niggas up in there studying law and they hanging with each other. And they could have done that shit way before they got in that motherfucking position. Fuck that nigga, man. That bunk ass fucking pseudo science.
The part is you ain't rowed no boat across that motherfucking water. Like I said, they've been blackbirding. They've been taking us from the islands all around America and from South America all around America. They were just trading us out in different parts of the Americas. It wasn't from fucking Africa. The largest population of dark-skinned people is in South America. Dude, go do your research. You're emotional. For some reason, they gave you Africa, and Africa was these big, strong motherfuckers, but yet they couldn't whoop a motherfucker ass with one motherfucking shot bear. They only shot one time. You tell me a motherfucker brought thousands of motherfuckers to only get off one round, and y'all let that nigga take all y'all? Nigga, y'all deserve to be kidnapped.
Say, bro, how the fuck you not see when you see the banks emptied out their money 11 days before Katrina? They know they didn't own the patents. They know they didn't own the land. Bush saw it on the fucking news and showed it in his face. And guess what happened? Come on, bro. Come on. Step up. Man, no,
because I'm telling you what it is, Sean. He thinks being African makes him this big, strong warrior.
Man, listen, Ghana Stepper don't know if he want to say he from Israel or Africa. He's really confused. He's an Israelite from Ghana. Like, come on, G. Like
he pushing the Bible. He pushing a whole lot of different
and
things.
he said he Choctaw. So this nigga's an African Choctaw Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, so
he fighting hard for Africa, and Africans ain't even fighting hard for Africa. So last time I checked, these motherfuckers coming here by droves. How the fuck you fighting that hard from another landmass, but the motherfuckers over in that landmass is trying to come here? Nigga, why don't you get with them and swap motherfucking places? You know the movie Eddie Murphy? When they were swapping, this is what they doing to our people right now, nigga, in real fucking time. So while you got them fighting for Africa, get ready to pack your shit up and get the fuck on up out of here. Because it's you niggas I want gone.
Yeah, when they said
been misleading the motherfucking people.
When they said that military police around looking for Africans, nigga, you pack your motherfucking shit in there, you get over there with them, nigga.
And don't hesitate.
You ain't gonna be on the fucking lane like we is.
Real shit.
Don't hesitate.
Fuck out.
You gotta ask yourself about the people. Are they was they going over there and vetting shit? Because why is the ones in America the fastest runners, the best ones in sports, the best singers? We build, we do all these things. Why they don't have all that going on in Africa if that's the stock we came from, nigga?
And like I said, you have
facts. The only thing I come up here to say is y'all can give me information. I remember when we was.
I think everybody has great vibes and great energy, and they're trying to send directions to the young brother. But I think his premise is actually partially correct. Now, watch this. Let me break it down for you the slow way. Okay. When you splice a gene, when you splice a cell, right? You don't take it out of thin air, right? It comes from the original person, right? So to make this outlandish statement that all black people come from Africa, no, eugenics was to take Aboriginal, indigenous Americans from this land, right? Take their cells, right, and create something different, right? So, and by default, that does make him African, right? By default, that does make him African. Now, as far as the Israel identification, yes, he's partially correct on that portion too, because they stole the essence of our ancestors, right? It was a hijack. It was a robbery, right? Now, to go into further detail about the commandments, because that seems like where we're always coming into combative with each other.
He went to Genesis.
We have to understand
that niggas like to go through the first 5 books of Moses.
Okay. Well, that would be the part, because that's the beginning of the book. That's the beginning of his journey. So we're giving him that leniency, right? You have to understand that they're picking up a story. They're not telling the story from beginning to end. They're picking up a story from where they want to mind warp and distort the information. See, the enemy comes to change times and laws. And that same book, right? In that same book, right? It clearly states it's not talking to the African people. It's not talking to the Arab people. It's not talking.
Salute to Creek Running Water in the chat. But what I'm saying is, though, we can't even go with that narrative. If we're dealing with the way we look at things now, from a researcher, scientific point of view, you're gonna need data to support that. If you're saying that the first 5 books is the books of Moses, that Moses wrote inspired by God, then where are the original manuscripts that Moses actually wrote?
None of that shit is true, bro. Every bit of that Bible, every bit of that Bible is trying to tie you to the Arab God. It's trying to tie you to that Arab man. Okay, so watch it. If anyone go and do the history, watch it. If anyone go and do the history on Queen of Sheba and Solomon,
fuck that book. Fuck that book. Tell him take that motherfucking book home with him and comb the motherfucking him.
Why do everybody gotta get fucking mad? If everybody knows the truth, you shouldn't have to get mad. You should just be able to, on your time,
I'm trying to give you something
because
right now.
we were asleep one day. I know I was asleep back in the day. And people like you, brother, and Miss Empress woke me up. See, we all been asleep before, brother. And it's up to y'all and us to wake us up with
get the fuck off. We all the fuck off. Get the fuck off here with that shit, nigga.
I'm not gonna argue with you, man. I'm just trying to say you have good information. The Empress has good information. You have good information. So wake the people up, man.
Well, look, I'm gonna rewrite
Why you gotta get up, man? Go to the white manners, man.
Let's bring it down a little bit. And let's look at this construct of the Constitution, right? This construct of the Constitution, right? Right. This construct of the Constitution, right? Derived from a place.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
The Constitution.
Fuck that
the Constitution derived from a certain place, right? A certain piece of information, a certain part of legislation. It wasn't made up. It wasn't made up.
If it's the Bible, fuck that shit.
Okay, that's good for you, bro.
Fuck that
but
shit.
Wait. Okay, so if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and mute your mic and go to another station, brother. Because that's the topic that's at hand right now. That's the topic that's at hand, brother. That's the topic that's at hand. Hey, why don't you mute his mic?
That shit.
Because everybody know how to spell fuck. Everybody know how to spell that, and everybody know how to spell shit, right? Right. So that's not giving nobody nothing.
No, that's
just your opinion.
You got the floor, big bro.
That's just your opinion, bro.
He hyped me up. I thought it was a song. He was like, "Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga.
Right?
Fuck."
And that's cool. That's cool. But just because that's your opinion, right? Just because that's your opinion, everybody don't have to feel the same way. Everybody don't have to feel the same way.
That's a wild Indian over there.
Right? Okay. Let's break it back down full value.
Right? But I remember when I was asleep. I remember when I was asleep.
Let me ask you this. For those that think fuck that shit was that funny and hilarious, right? We could all say fuck the dollar. I could say fuck the dollar. I could say fuck the dollar. I could say fuck the dollar, right? Because you don't make it, I don't make it. You don't make it, I don't make it. You don't print it off, I don't print it off. right? But
You, so
until
you,
it works to
hey,
your
listen, hey,
advantage,
listen, that's true.
until it
That's
works
true.
into your advantage, right?
Listen, that's true. So when somebody try to pay you, so when
Until
somebody
it
try to
works
pay you
into
for
the
your job,
advantage of
listen,
one.
listen, I'm with you, big bro. So when somebody try to pay you, just be like, fuck that shit, nigga, fuck that shit.
Right, right,
Man,
right,
y'all niggas sick.
right. Because until
Well, listen,
it's
the
used
reason
into
why
your
we don't even
advantage,
really
right?
want to bring the Bible up on these posts when we just dealing with Aboriginals or American Indians, however you want to pronounce yourself.
Right,
The thing
right.
is,
But I
it's
just
dealing with
wanted to
emotion.
Empress. I just wanted to correct the brother, right? Because he said a truth, but he said it backwards, right? He said that niggas come from Africa. No, it's the other way around. Without the nigga, the African would never been created. Right? That's the cell. That's the gene splicing. That's the organic matter.
Well, a lot of people don't understand it. And that's why we tend to leave that book alone, because we know what Genesis is when they said, let us create a man in our image. We already know it was us trying to create other fucking races of people. But that book have a lot of people emotionally in bondage. A lot of our people in our family is emotionally in
And
bondage.
also,
They more married to the fucking book than they to their own mate. Just be real.
It say eat the fruit of the
But
womb too.
Empress, when and our power, when they come with the Bible, right? And you already know this, right? Right, and especially if they include the first book, which is Genesis, right? Ask them, how do you spell the first 4 letters?
Nigga,
How do
I
you
wouldn't
spell
give a
the first 4
motherfucker how
letters?
to spell none of that shit. You go tell Mitch McConnell, and you go tell these fucking niggas on top of these states on these fucking land patents how to spell landlord, bitch. Go tell them that. Go tell them how to respect the fucking treaties, nigga. What the fuck? Fuck that Bible, nigga.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with him on this. There's somebody who agree.
Yeah.
If anything we need to be talking about is us getting back our land. That book ain't don't do to make us submissive.
I think he thinks
our people are emotionally asleep. Our people are emotionally asleep.
Hold on. We're gonna let Root Words get the energy right, y'all. Come on, Root Words, get it right for us here.
I just need 30 seconds. Like, our people are like Miss Empress was saying, and other people were saying, our people are in that book emotionally, and in the slave talk emotionally, and y'all destroying that emotion if y'all talk to people, though. You know, I'm guilty of it too, though.
I wouldn't give a motherfuck what emotions we destroyed.
Okay, I'm not against you, bro. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I'm just trying to say that if people are trying to get people inside that Bible.
Look at the 90s. Look at the fucking millennium, nigga.
What the fuck you on powder or something, my nigga?
You talking about,
what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Why the fuck you all hyper and shit? You on powder or something, my nigga?
I'm supposed to be this way,
nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's what.
Don't shoot the white man, dude. I'm so mad at you, white man. Don't go to church up there, nigga. Don't go to church up there, my
Let Nadi go in. Let Nadi want to say something. We're going to get back on track, y'all.
I'm not that energy with you, my nigga. Don't shoot one of them motherfuckers there, my nigga. The fuck wrong with you, man?
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Let it be, Root. Let it be.
Nigga talking that fucking shit on it.
Get him, all right?
Y'all straight up tripping on this motherfucker.
Right.
Bro, every time Ghana Stepper come up here, this shit happen, man.
That ain't even Ghana Stepper.
No, I'm saying every time he come up here, this shit
Nigga out here
happen.
steady hugging this shit. Nigga out here hugging this shit. The fucking women out here eating each other like Miss Pac-Man. How the fuck you talking about the Bible, bitch ass nigga? Fuck wrong with you?
Genoscience.
Yeah, when
Genesis
it
says that should be your fucking name, nigga.
Peace to the tribe, bro.
Genoscience. Genoscience. Geno.
Y'all on here
Geno.
tripping.
Since I've been on this motherfucking platform, nigga.
Bro, I can't deposit. I can't deposit all that energy that you have over the phone and over social media, brother. I can't deposit that energy like that. But you're doing a wonderful job. You're doing a wonderful job, brother.
Man, you shouldn't.
You're doing a wonderful job. But face to face, you are an unstable creature, brother.
Right now, bitch.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
you're an unstable creature, brother. Face to face, you're an unstable creature, brother. Because I understand that you don't understand. Identify yourself.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. I think the brother Hiker thinks that somebody on here still is Philly. Is Ghana stepper, but I think that, and then y'all all just start talking about the Bible and shit. But listen, everybody, hold on. Everybody got their opinion of shit, but let's try to be respectful as possible. It's lit.
It ain't
that power. No. Men don't conduct themselves like that, bro.
See, bro, look.
Bro, and if you co-sign on that, if you agree with that, right? If you agree with men conducting themselves like that,
listen. I'm not here to tell anyone how to conduct themselves. But what I do simply ask for is respect. And you got speech to say whatever the fuck you want.
All right, AP, check this out. Look, he said ain't no man conduct himself like this here. Maybe if the men start conducting themselves like that, the white boy won't be smacking your fucking mouth or your fucking head with handcuffs, nigga.
Well, yeah, you say a lot of that shit over the airways, bro. But I guarantee you, I promise your mama's mama, nigga, that you won't do that. None of that shit in my face, my nigga. I promise you that. I guarantee that, my nigga. That's on the ancestors, my nigga. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Just because you ain't got no home training, my nigga, that don't mean everybody else don't, my nigga.
With bass in your voice, man. You sound like one of those bitch ass penitentiary.
Nigga, because I'll come see you right now, my nigga. Nigga, I'll come see you right now, my nigga. I catch the flight, my nigga. I'll pay for the ticket.
Y'all,
my nigga, nigga, I'll pay for the ticket right now, my nigga. What's up?
Hey, come on,
what's up? What's up? No, fuck that fuck shit. Fuck that fuck shit. Fuck that fuck shit. What's up, my nigga? What's up? What's up? You in New Orleans, my nigga? Where you at, nigga? You in Lafayette, my nigga? Where you at, my nigga? Nigga, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening, nigga? Nigga, what's happening? Nigga, what's happening? Nigga, what's happening, nigga? Nigga, what's happening? Drop the location, my nigga.
This is why we ain't got no goddamn well. This bullshit.
You ain't ready, son.
Nigga, you ain't shit, my nigga.
You not ready.
Listen, y'all.
Nigga, that's why we can't get nowhere as it is. Because of niggas like you. Ignorant ass niggas.
Nigga, fuck you.
Ignorant ass niggas. Self-righteous ass niggas.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you.
Nigga.
Fuck you, hoe. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck your bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, bitch.
Nigga, drop your location.
Energy for the white man. I mean,
and I'll let you do it personally, nigga. What's up?
But right now,
what's up?
Like y'all each other.
What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? What's up?
Shut up, bitch.
What's up? Drop your location, my nigga.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shut up, bitch.
All female, no male in you, nigga.
If you won't bring it, nigga, if you won't bring it, look me up.
All female, no male in you, nigga.
Look me up, bitch.
All female, no male in you, nigga.
I guarantee
I told you, nigga, I come bring you a cupcake, my nigga. I come bring you a cupcake, nigga.
Fuck out you.
Sprinkle that bitch, nigga. I'll sprinkle that bitch with glitter for you, my nigga.
Your bitch. Your bitch.
Nigga, I'll make you make it better, my nigga.
Fuck
I'll make you make it better.
Something.
Bro, y'all got the right energy, but my bad.
I appreciate it. I love everybody's energy on here. I love each and everybody's energy. Peace, love, and light to everybody, man. You know we're not with any conflicts or anything such like that. I want to say peace and love. I'm about to end the live stream. I do got to take a break. I was going to end it 15 minutes ago, but I just want to see if these brothers was, hey, it's exciting. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Who can I say? What can I say? But it is getting a little redundant. So
yeah. You need to have that energy for the motherfucking war.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna have a hangouts bill. So if y'all want to get in hangouts, just leave your email at the end of the video in the comment section. I'll see y'all in the comment section. I will add y'all to the group in the Hangouts, and we can just build on the back end. We can build on the back end. So I'm gonna say peace, love, and light to every one of you guys. Each and every one of you guys have a valid point within your own rights and your own mental state. I want to say peace and blessings to all you guys. I understand the passion and the energy. Sometimes I just be like, man, some people, I hear people talking, and I feel what the brother said. Fuck that shit. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like, we got to explain the Bible into more details as well. So I feel both sides very validly. Okay. So, and like I said, the views of the opinions in the comments of my panelists is not necessarily the views of Aboriginal Power. With that being said, I want to say peace and blessings.
Messy as I say, burn that motherfucker, burn that Bible. That's what the fuck we can do with that. Burn.
All right, I got y'all. Let me finish this up, y'all. I know y'all fuck the Bible. I feel y'all. I'm with it, whatever. Say the Bible, fuck the Bible, I'm with it. Whatever you guys with, I'm with it. Let's keep it good. Let's keep it good.
You silly, man. Talking about knocking pills off his shoulder if you don't.
Much respect.
Hey, that wasn't me arguing. That was Hiker and Beast Mode. That wasn't me.
No cap.
Oh, that was Beast Mode.
That was Beast Mode and Hiker. That wasn't me.
Hyena. That's partner name Hyena.
Naughty. Book.
Well, Graham. I hear.
Listen, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I might even do a build later on. So y'all enjoy y'all day.
Man, find me on IG, dog.
Peace, love, and light, y'all.
Let's get it. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Peace, and we out.